About a Mobile County Corrections deputy accused of smuggling deadly fentanyl into Metro Jail. The sheriff says it could be connected to a recent overdose.
Jessica Odom pleading not guilty today to fentanyl trafficking charges. Investigators say she was using a very unique way of getting those drugs inside. Fox 10 News' Brendan Kirby now joining us live from the jail with the latest.
Brendan, the sheriff thinks Odom was working with other people.
Yeah, that's right, Lenice and Byron, and he says that he expects to arrest some inmates involved in this soon. The prisoners call it paper route, and it's difficult to catch. The sheriff says that prisoners will consume fentanyl on little pieces of paper this small. Jessica Odom is accused of taking advantage of her job as a corrections deputy to smuggle in sheets of paper sprayed with fentanyl. Mobile County Sheriff Paul Birch says inmates would divide the paper into tiny squares and sell them to other prisoners who would swallow them, smoke them, or dissolve them in coffee. He says it can be quite lucrative and potentially deadly.
They'll have a piece of paper and they'll tear a corner off, and that's $40. And like I said, this piece might be fine, the next piece might be fine. Then you get one down here that's a little more saturated, will kill you.
Sheriff Birch says investigators are still trying to determine if drugs Odom is accused of bringing inside played a role in the suspected overdose death of inmate Terrell Moultrie in July. Investigators are waiting for lab results. The sheriff says investigators had been suspicious of Odom for some time. Those suspicions included a relative of hers getting arrested on trafficking charges. He says the resulting investigation led to her arrest and termination. The drug trade inside a jail or prison is more complicated than on the outside. It starts with a supplier in the free world, a smuggler, and then prisoners on the inside who distribute the drugs. There's no money in jail, so the sheriff says buyers get friends or relatives to arrange deposits into the seller's inmate accounts.
They're very innovative in the way that they're doing it.
Gary York, a former corrections officer and senior inspector in the Florida prison system, says drugs triple in value once they hit prison.
The corrupt officers are making more money bringing in drugs than they are on their regular paycheck.
Odom's attorney couldn't be reached for comment. A judge set a preliminary hearing in this case for next month. Now, because she used to be employed at this facility, she has been transferred to another jail. Reporting live in Mobile, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.